Hello, Internet, and welcome to another episode of the Queer Chronicles of the Strixhaven Quartet. I am your host and your dungeon master, Savvy, and we're here to play some goddamn Dungeons and Dragons. I'm very excited. I'm really glad to be here doing this. Very excited. But before we get started, let me tell you a little bit about what we got going on the channel this week, because we got a lot of stuff going on. Tomorrow, same time as this, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, you can join us for a new episode, the second episode of our new Stars Without Number campaign, Escape Velocity, which our friend David is running, and we got some familiar faces over there playing space weirdos is the best I can describe them. You'll love them. Join them. That's tomorrow. Wednesday, we're dark as usual. Thursday, we will have another episode of Elegant Creatures, the Urban Shadows game that Sid runs for us with a little bit of Good Society sprinkled in, because we can't stop playing Good Society because it's just a great game. And then Friday, it's premiere day, baby. We've got the premiere of our brand new Good Society version of Good Society that we have hacked all to pieces and renamed and stuff. It's called Neon Gods, and it's set in a Wicked and the Divine inspired universe where we're all playing gods reincarnated on Earth who may be like each other. Probably not. It's going to be fun. It's GM-less. We're roundtabling it, and you can join us that Friday, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. It's going to be great. Saturday, Star Power, OBS. Sunday, Duskwall's dead. Doing another murder. A successful murder was had yesterday. And now we're going to do another one. That's very exciting. And then back around on Monday for this. That's what we got going on this week.
The way that you said that, you're like, raise this murder, and now we're gonna do another one. I'm like, we're doing a murder tonight?
Maybe.
I'm very concerned. I'm sorry, that was on me.
I don't know. Willoughby was busy last time.
I have an idea of what we could do
Don't
with the
you
body.
Fucking dare pin this on Willoughby.
On that note, I'm going to let my wonderful friends here around me introduce themselves, tell you who they are, what they have going on the internet, and who they are playing tonight, starting with Rob.
Oh shit.
He's back!
I'm back. I never left, baby. I've been here the whole time. My lawyer has advised Willoughby not to. This is my lawyer. My lawyer has advised me not to comment on the murder allegations. However, my name's Rob, or bonus stage Rob, or bonus_stage_Rob, your cool internet bisexual vacation dad. For those of you who don't know me, I am a content writer, producer, and player here on Twitch.television. You can catch me here on Mondays. Well done. Hello. Hi. And every other Saturday, also here in our Pathfinders second edition Saturday Nights Pathfinders game, which is very fun. We're circus performers. It's super dope and goofy, and there's a mystery abounds. And additionally, later this month, the actual date is the 22nd. I will be back on twitch.tv/D20 Deathmatch for another, you guessed it, deathmatch. This time it's 2v2s. They just started their season like either yesterday or today or something, but they're doing 2v2 PvP D&D. It's a lot of words, a lot of E's. Enjoy it. It's fun. It's chaotic. And yeah, additionally, anything else I will tweet about that I am doing. But tonight I am Willoughby Wanderfoot, first year, once again.
All right. Next up is Rachel.
Hey, that's me. Hi, I'm Rachel Elizabeth. You can find me here on Twitch at Rachel Elizabeth, where I haven't streamed recently, but I'm on LV Hack'emup's channel on Sundays with the lovely Savannah, where we're playing Masks now. We'll be back to D&D later, after we finish up being angsty teenager superheroes. And I'm here on Sundays. You found me, or Mondays. That's what today is. Dates are hard. And yes, you found me. I'm here on Mondays, and I lost my train of thought. Sometimes I tweet things, and Rachel is a mess with a Z in the middle instead of an S. Move on.
Sid, take this away from her.
Oh, that's usually a Rob. No, never mind. Hi,
I was gonna say, it's starting to sound like a me intro.
But it was perfect because your handle is Rachel's. Never mind. It was lovely, and I adore you, and I'm marking that. Hi, I'm Christina Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at Greek Sid, almost exclusively talking about these shenanigans on the internets. I'm here 7 nights a week, but we'll do that later. Tonight I am playing Giselle. Giselle is a very extra tabaxi sorcerer.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm Sereia.
Oh yeah. Hi. What's
Friend of these friends.
Hi, Sereia.
Hi, Sereia.
Sereia
And
Vale, our weird druid girl. Who apparently can resurrect people from the dead, according to her friends.
Twice.
Yes, who
Twice
don't understand that
She
they were
performs
actually
miracles.
dead.
She is a miracle worker. Yeah.
That's what I'm here for. Not words, just miracles.
No words, just miracles.
Finally, Val.
We're gonna have to start a cult about Sereia at the around
Student
campus.
Mages of Faith.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like a cult already exists about Sereia somewhere on whatever island.
Probably.
They're
Probably.
from.
Hi everyone, I'm Val. You can find me at the Kraken's Crown, Twitter and Twitch. I'm here Thursdays through Mondays playing and running games. It was already discussed that I will be facilitating the game on Fridays of Neon Gods in the loosest term of usage of that word. So come join us for that. Friday the 13th at 9 Eastern. And then I also run a game called Saturday Night's Star Power, which is our Fate, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Jujutsu Kaisen anime bullshit inspired Fate game. I already said that. But yeah, so join us for that this coming Saturday at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. And that's pretty much what I'm doing other than the games that I play in, which I'm not going to go through all of them. There are a lot. It's most of them. Tonight, I will be playing Law, who is an artificer and a tiefling. And that's it.
Okay. Thanks, everybody. I guess we can get started. So, to recap a little bit of what happened last week, it was exam time. You guys all had your exam on Slotty, and 3 of you have shared your results with the class. We will find out soon, I'm sure, how Willoughby fared on his exam, but everyone passed to varying levels of success, but everybody passed their exam. No extra tutoring needed. Everybody that was here last time. Giselle aced it. The other 2 passed. Well done. And after the exam, you were invited by new friends, Greta and Rosie, also first years in your class, to come down to Bows End Tavern to meet their friend Javanish Stoutclaw, who works there, who's a second year. I almost forgot about the tall, buff Alan. Man. Rob, he's in the folder. He's in
Papa?
He's in the NPC folder. He's a second year, and he very kindly set up a game of Wizard Gizzard for the first years to play to sort of wind down after their
He's not very
exams.
attractive. Don't worry about it.
What's his name?
Javanish. It starts with a J. They're not in the
this
quarter.
guy.
I'm gonna have to show him on stream again.
Oh no, he's hot.
That's what I was waiting for.
I'll show him on stream again just to remind everyone of. He's so
He is
cute. I love him.
Cute? He's undressing me with his eyes.
I love him. He's fluffy, and he's all
My man,
scarred and
I'm not a
looks like-
furry, however.
Everyone on the channel is a little bit of a furry. To varying degrees. So you guys hung out and played Wizard Gizzard. Giselle did very well. And ultimately, in a rematch with Rosie, doubled down and ended up winning. So, took into your possession some money and a gray bag of tricks, which I think the intention is to give to Willoughby, because it's full of little fuzzy animals. I wrote it down somewhere what it does in the Discord. I'll find it again for you guys. Immediately after the game, obviously something terrible happened, because that's just sort of how it's been at school over the last few weeks. And some steam mephits took over the kitchen, knocking a couple of your fellow students unconscious, and taking a big chunk out of your sorcerer. However, with the help of Rosie and Greta and Javanish there at the end, you were able to dispatch the terrible little mean elemental creatures and clear out the kitchen of the steam. Curdy, the chef, thanked you for your help and your bravery and rewarded you with our second loot drop of the day. Both of them were very, very powerful staffs. Staff of Fire and Curdy handing off a Staff of Ice to Giselle. So we have those, plus a bag of tricks, plus another loot drop to get to in just a moment. We ended with the three of you, Willoughby, coming back in. So the four of you, Willoughby, after having helped evacuate the tavern to keep everybody else out of danger, coming back in, and the four of you found some more strange goop on the large soup pots in the kitchen, which you had found previously on the trunk that turned into a mimic, and the frogs that had grown giant and tried to eat your classmates. So Law took some, and with the intention, I think, of trying to figure out exactly what it is, and that's where we left off last time. I want to start with Willoughby, because I want to do this loot drop, and I'm just spreading around who I'm giving them to. So it's your turn. Who wants to roll? I need a D10 roll and a D100 roll. Who wants to roll? Okay, Sid.
Nine.
Oh no.
That's the big boy table.
Oh no.
I'm just a little guy.
That's the last table.
Please roll 41.
Because I was going back around and
41. Please roll 41.
I need somebody to roll a D100.
Okay.
If you roll a 41, you get a Vorpal sword.
It's a 39 to 41, actually.
What?
39 to 41 is a Vorpal sword.
The sword that
what
if you
that
crit it,
means.
chops off their head and they instantly die.
I don't want to do that.
I'm just telling you your options. If you get 39 to
All
41,
wants
it's a
it for
Vorpal sword.
experiments.
I'll do it.
Oh,
Oh, she said she'll chop off heads, I think was
Oh,
what she was
okay.
yeah.
What you got?
67.
I'm gonna lose it. What is it? Okay. Okay. It's not as extreme as some of the other ones.
A ring of wishes.
No. No, unfortunately.
A healing potion.
Just a regular healing.
Just
potion.
one healing potion.
Why is that on there?
Just a halfling named Greg.
Willoughby.
Yeah.
It's a few days later, and you are sitting in the biblioplex, probably doing some homework.
Yeah.
And rolling up to your table is a very, very tall clockwork archivist who you have befriended over the last few weeks.
Yeah.
He rolls up to you and he's holding in one of his like long clockwork arms like this wrapped package. And he just kind of rolls up, and from up top he says, "Willoughby Wanderfoot, it is I, Tom Baudet."
Oh God, what's his name?
Tom
Tom.
Odette.
He'll
Why?
leave the light on for you.
I'll leave the light on for you.
Is it a pun?
No.
Is this an NPC redemption? Okay, I just need to make sure that
I didn't do this.
Savannah, my partner, is not just adding Tom
Tom
Bodette to this
No.
universe.
No, this was a chat redemption.
Because that was going to be an intervention.
His name is Tom.
This reference is going right over my head.
Tom Bodette is a comedian, and Tom Bodette also does a lot of voiceover work. And hey,
It's
we'll
also
leave the
a
light
bit
on for
from the
you.
Adventure Zone where
Yeah.
they had Tom Bodette in. Yeah, that's fine. It's okay, Rob. It's okay if you don't.
It's
Hi.
a
How you
it's a
doing,
catchphrase. It's a
Rob?
catchphrase from a commercial
Resident
that then
dumbass.
became a Bim Bam bit.
Got it. Okay. Anyway, Tom, hello.
You have a delivery. Sets it down on
Oh.
the table.
So exciting. What's it look like?
It's
Is it all
sort of
wrapped up?
Yeah, it's wrapped up in like brown paper, tied with a string. And it's kind of like it's long. It's like it's square-ish. It's a little bit lumpy, but it's kind of like long and flat. It's like this.
Oh, how curious. Oh, well, and he'll just very like delicately start to like, okay, there are two types of people that open presents. Somebody like me, my gremlin ass, I just tear it apart until I see a thing. Or Willoughby, who will like kind of like scratch open the like tape and like slowly remove the tape and open like the wrapping paper, like very delicately. He folds it after he's done. And,
Hey, if that
like,
paper's
disposes
pretty,
of
you
it
can
very-
reuse that shit. I'm just
yeah,
saying.
like sometimes, yeah, he'll reuse it, or he'll dispose of it very delicately, or he'll save it as a little treasure. Sometimes
For
he's
his
been known
scrapbook.
to cut off pieces of it. Yep, for his scrapbook. So yeah. So what do I unwrap?
You unwrap a set of armor.
Ooh.
It is a like a coat and a set of like leggings that are made of leather that are then covered with this sort of overlay of scales. And they, as you look at them, kind of shimmer slightly. And you move them aside, and there's also a matching set of gauntlets in there. This is +1 scale mail.
Ooh. Well, how dapper I will look in this. This is so delightful. And he like looks around for a card.
There's not
Did
one.
anybody know? Tom, do you know who gave this to me? I'd like to thank them.
I do not.
Oh. Well, that's okay. I suppose I could always post little like bills around the campus saying, thank you, whoever gave Willoughby Wanderfoot, parentheses, first year, parentheses, this nice set of armor. Oh, well, shucks, I just feel bad that I can't thank them.
Well.
I'm going to go try it on.
He just sort of nods and rolls away.
Bye, Tom.
Right. There you go. Everyone say thank you, RJ.
Thank you, RJ.
Thank you, RJ.
Hey, thanks, RJ.
All right. So, that's that. I'm gonna say for y'all's purposes, it's been a few days, so have a long rest.
Oh, thank you.
Oh no, he's back. I'm just gonna wait.
Oh no.
Just gonna wait.
Well, now Law can have one.
I'm just gonna wait before we start anything. The store just got brought up in the chat. It's still on cooldown.
Oh no.
Come on, RJ, please. I need something.
Rip. Come back later. So we might get another loot drop later. We'll see. So yeah, it's been a few days. All of you have been, let's say it's been like a week. Aggressively will be here spamming refresh. So it's been like a week since everything at the tavern went down. Everything has been relatively quiet. Nothing has tried to eat you over the past few days. I'm assuming that in that time you guys would have done something with your vial of goop
Yes.
that you have.
Yes, we were going to give it to that one guy that I half made friends with, whose name escapes me at the moment. It's the one that I can't. Urzmaktok.
Yes.
Urzmaktok.
Yes.
You're gonna see if he knew anything about it.
Okay.
Or could do a little experiment.
Yeah, so you approach him at some point. I assume some of you have classes with him, so
Yes.
yeah, you can approach him. He generally is either at Witherbloom or is in the Biblioplex in the Reading Gardens. So you can find him there. We've got an inspiration from the chat for law.
Thank you, RJ.
Take an inspiration from the chat. So yeah, you can approach him there. He is just sitting there reading.
Hi.
Hi.
So you know how all the weird stuff's been happening on campus and everybody assures me that it's not normal stuff, but it seems pretty normal considering two very strange things have happened.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe I know what you're referencing.
Okay, so in both instances we saw this weird I guess I don't know the scientific word for it, but I'm just gonna say goop. We found this weird black goop or goo. I don't really know what the difference is between goop and goo. Do you?
Well, scientifically speaking, I don't think there is much of one.
Oh, okay. Then I guess it doesn't matter. We were hoping that maybe you would know what to do with it to test to see what it is.
Oh?
Because we've heard that you know a lot about this kind of stuff. And you're into like the biology stuff. And I've never had access to a lab before, so I don't really know exactly what to do in it to find out what it is.
Right. Yes, I have access to some of the labs in Witherbloom. I could take you over there. We could try and figure out what your goop is.
Okay, I don't have it with me. Law has it. And I'm not sure what class they're in right now. But could we meet up later?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So you and your friends.
Yes.
Right.
Is that too many people?
No, that's
Okay.
That's fine.
Some people are uncomfortable around too many people. And I just wanted to make sure that that wasn't you, because I wouldn't want to make you uncomfortable.
I really appreciate that. No,
Okay.
it'll be fine.
Okay. Well, we'll come find you after classes are done for the day.
Great. I'll probably be here.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Goodbye, Sereia.
And she'll run off to our next class if there is
Okay.
one.
Yeah, you run off to class. You guys finish up your classes for the day, and you meet back up that afternoon with Urzmaktok, the four of you, I assume, to go do some science. Willoughby, are you wearing the new armor?
I'm glad you asked. So he absolutely is. It is 1 AC lower than my current armor, but Willoughby is absolutely all about it because it was a gift.
Oh,
So, just if an 18 gets rolled on me, or a 17 gets rolled on me, know that I de-optimized my character because of how good of a bean he is.
How is that possible? Were you wearing full plate or something?
No, chain.
And the plus
Kane-
1 was
Yeah.
less?
Mhm.
Shit.
Yep. Just by 1.
But it's
So,
shiny.
Willoughby.
It is
But
really
it's really
shiny,
shiny.
and it's new, and somebody gave it to me.
And sentimental. I
And
completely
it's so
understand.
nice. Why wouldn't I wear it?
Willoughby shows up wearing this great sparkling scale mail that looks kind of like fish scales.
He is absolutely like strutting. Like he is just so proud.
I love him.
Is that new armor?
Yes, I have a pen pal now. I don't know their name, but they got me this really nice armor. I hope I meet them someday so I can thank them.
Somebody just sent you that. That's very nice of them.
Yeah.
Can I look at it?
Sure. He just
You're
like
very shiny.
puffs his chest out. Oh, thank you.
Law like gets down on their knees to like start inspecting the armor for the make and any sort of magical print, and like this is what Law's very into, is magically enchanted armor. So
Sure. Roll an Arcana check.
wants to know the manufacturer, who did the enchanting, where it's from. What am I rolling again? Sorry,
Arcana.
I had a Law moment. and
So
I nearly
excited about the
forgot.
armor.
Yeah, I don't have a dice, so I'm just gonna roll 20 right now.
Okay.
Grab my dice.
That's fine.
Or I'll just stay rolling roll 20. That's a 23.
Dang. Do you still have Liko as your
Yes, I do.
profile picture? I love him. I love that art. I just noticed. All right, a 23. Yeah, you inspect it. It's a pretty standard magical enchantment that sort of lends itself to. It's a kind of like it's kind of in the same vein as like mage armor, but it sort of supplements the already existing armor, I guess is the best way to put it. Like it enhances what's already there. To just make everything a little bit more sturdy, but also like it's a little better for movement and things like that. So it's just like a slightly better version of what you would get. That's also what's making it so shiny. You inspect it, and you do find a mark on it, like a the people that make armor.
Blacksmith.
The
Fucking
blacksmith.
thank you. I lost the word blacksmith in the void of my mind.
You got it.
You do find a blacksmith's mark, very small and kind of carefully stamped into just one of the scales, sort of in the center back. But it's not a mark that you've ever seen before. It's very simple, sort of like line work, but you kind of step back and look at it, and it looks like 5 heads of like a serpent of some kind.
It's cursed, isn't it?
No, I don't believe it's cursed. I don't think it's cursed.
Oh, good. I was
Uh,
worried for a moment.
No, I'm
That would
not
have
familiar.
been so funny.
Just puts on cursed armor that we got randomly rolled from the chat.
No.
I'm not familiar with the make of it. It's very nice armor though. Whoever bought this for you must really like you.
And I really
I see?
like them. Yes.
What is the mark? Where is the mark?
It's third tier, very small.
Given Giselle's family's line of work, could I roll like history or something to see if she's ever seen this mark before?
Sure.
Worth a shot.
There's like a 30% chance Diana just made this up right now, and we're gonna spend the rest of the campaign now obsessing over
Just like tooth and nail
Oh, I'm-
scratching at
I'm
it.
You'll
living
never
it for
know.
I love it.
You'll never know. I'll never tell.
I'll never tell. That is a 15.
Yeah, you take a look, you inspect it. You know of a couple of artisans that use kind of serpent imagery in their work,
Mhm.
but not this one specifically. It doesn't look familiar.
And they just gave it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Do not take this the wrong way. Do you have like a sugar mama or papa or person?
I have a mom and a dad.
You have both.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
No, I guess they're kind of sweet. They love me.
Oh. I underestimated the Kukavaya.
I think there's a misunderstanding here, but I'm not going to correct it.
Well, good for you.
What do you mean?
It sounds like you have a very loving relationship with your sugar mama and your sugar papa.
Oh, yes. They love me very much. I'm their son.
Okay, that goes a little too far for me. I'm going to change the subject now. All right, it is lovely armor.
Thank you. Giselle thinks Willoughby's a freak.
No, she thinks more highly of him now. Are you kidding me?
Oh, no.
I'm going to start crying in about 30 seconds. God, okay.
It's too late. I am.
You go. It's Nasty Freak Monday.
When isn't it Nasty Freak Monday, though?
You go to the lab. You meet up with Erzmark, who waves and looks as friendly as he can. He has sort of a somber expression most of the time. That he greets you all politely. And you walk over to the Witherbloom campus. He takes out a set of keys and lets you into one of the labs, closes the door behind you all. And he kind of looks at you all and says, "So, Sereia informed me that you've come across some goo or goop of some kind."
It is a viscous liquid.
Excellent.
It is very disgusting.
Where did you find it?
Ghosts made it.
Ghosts.
The
well-
steam methods that attacked in the we're gonna test my Strixhaven knowledge here. The fire bolt. Nope, that's not right. Fire Jolt Cafe. Fire something cafe.
Close. That was the frogs. Bozen Tavern.
Bows and Tavern. Damn it. All right.
That's pretty good though.
I tried. It's like our third game. It was inside the pots and pans when the steam methods attacked in the kitchen, and it was all over the place. And then we remembered the frogs also were kind of felching it out when they got big and started trying to destroy everybody before we made them calm down and made them normal sized and then brought them to you.
It was on the box too, the box that ate Willoughby.
Oh yeah, the evil trunk with the teeth.
Oh,
That is exceedingly strange. Well, if you are dealing with ghosts, then it's probably some form of ectoplasm. If not, you mentioned methods.
Yes, there were steam methods in the kitchen at Bows End Tavern. And then it was the frogs and then the trunk with teeth.
Right. Well, those are elemental creatures at their base. Frogs and trunks are most certainly not. So you're dealing with three very different types of creatures, all exuding the same substance, it sounds like.
I am also an elemental creature and I don't make that.
That's good to know.
Are we sure they're not ghosts?
They were
No.
not ghosts.
It could be ghosts. The ectoplasm stuff comes along with ghosts. I read about that.
And he also just said that.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know. The trunk felt very solid.
Ghosts do not eat people.
Are you sure? Have you met any?
Yes.
Oh,
And they did
I
not
haven't.
eat anyone.
Okay.
Wow.
Good enough for me.
Well, so I suppose you'll want to run some tests then.
Yes.
Right. Well, you can use my lab station. It's this one over here. And he takes you to an exceptionally well organized and very clean station in the lab. This is my equipment. It's pretty standard across the biology labs here. If you need to use any of the bigger machines, I can help. I know how to use pretty much everything in here.
That's impressive. There's a lot of stuff in here.
Thanks. I spent a lot of time learning how. So help
Okay.
yourselves, I guess.
Do you have any idea where we should start with tests?
Well, I've got a couple of chemical compounds you can use. I think your first step should probably be determining whether or not it's organic. That might narrow down the field a bit, and then you can look for any magical essences or try to figure out exactly where it came from.
That's smart.
Thank you. That's just what I would do.
Well, we'll start there.
Okay.
And we'll start there.
Who's gonna do the science?
I will science.
Okay. What?
Maybe.
What are you gonna roll? For doing science. I don't know. And you got multiple people can work on this, and I guess I'm gonna say either nature or arcana. 'Cause there's not
I mean,
really
if
like
we
a
can do
science
multiple
roll.
things, Law could tackle
Or-
it from an arcana side, and Sereia
I can
could
attack
tackle
it from a nature side, yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
That'll work.
No.
Giselle and Willoughby helped.
Ugh.
You guys can help. You guys
First
can roll
nature
with
check.
advantage because you've got a lot of help here.
Okay. Much better. 16.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah, you work together, Sereia and Law, with Giselle and Willoughby helping. There was MacTalk sort of offering his 2 cents every now and then, sort of helping make sure your measurements are right and kind of overseeing his, since you're using his equipment. But you're very careful with it. And yeah, you start to narrow it down a little bit. It's what you're dealing with is some sort of compound that's been created from organic material. Probably some kind of plant matter. But that has been that's been changed through some sort of enchantment to give it some magical properties. You examine it more closely. I don't know. I guess microscopes are probably a thing. Sure. There's science here. You make some slides, examine it, add some different compounds to it. And Law in particular, I think you notice this because you have sort of the magical background. Something about the enchantment on this stuff is off. It's sort of like it was created for one thing and then like corrupted somehow. So it's acting pretty unpredictably. You can apply it to some different things, wood, metal, that kind of thing. And every time you do it, even trying to like repeat it, it behaves differently every time, sort of across the board, very unpredictably. So it seems like it may have been enchanted for a specific purpose, and then that enchantment has been either corrupted by something or is sort of waning and is not as effective anymore, but is acting extremely erratically.
Well, it appears that there's some sort of destabilization to the core arcane process that was implemented here. The half-life is about a third of what I would expect it to be, given the level of this enchantment, and so it seems like the differential with the arcane runes that were used as part of the core enchantment
Law.
procedure was... Yes?
In common, please.
It's fucked up.
Wow, you're really smart.
Thank you. It was made for one thing, looks like it got messed up.
I concur.
So someone screwed up? They messed it
No.
up somehow, or
I think purposeful.
Maybe like somebody made this, there's something that exists around here similar to this that somebody has taken and then messed with to do something else.
Like vandalism?
Like a disease.
Oh. Well, why would somebody purposefully do that?
because they
Maybe
are an
just-
asshole.
Maybe to see what happens when it spreads, like a mold or a fungus.
It was a very shitty experiment if they went around putting it on things where people could get hurt. No, someone
Yeah.
did this on purpose.
They could have hurt somebody, and that's really crummy. Willoughby's
I
trying
concur
his
with
best to
Kukuvaya.
sound tough.
There's no way really to tell what this person was trying to do, unfortunately.
Just what it does.
But maybe, if we find whatever this came from, whatever it was originally, we figure out who took it and what they did.
Can
to
you take whatever they put onto it off so we know what is underneath it?
I'm thinking if that is possible, based on what I have seen and looking at the face of my GM to see if they concur, give me a feeling one way or another.
You can try. It's probably beyond your
try.
capabilities.
But it's probably beyond my capabilities. Perhaps one of the professors.
They might be
What
able to
else?
separate it.
I'm also very busy with other things and I only have so much time.
Right, the frogs. Okay.
The UFRL needs to get off the ground, so we're still working in the very early stages of it.
I see.
So maybe is anybody taking any classes with the professor that might be able to help?
Seems maybe like Sereia's department.
Well, there are a lot of Witherbloom professors that would probably know all about this stuff. So I guess I could ask.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I'll ask.
I need to get to the jewelers before they close. Do we need anything else here?
The jeweler.
I have to talk to them about a thing.
What kind of thing? A shiny thing?
A shiny thing, yeah. I have to see if they'd be willing to give me 100 gold piece worth valued gemstone for a portion of that based on the amount of gold I have on some sort of student credit, perhaps.
Oh, do you need gold?
Yes.
How much?
I think I'm 34 short.
Oh, okay. Just give him 34 gold.
Do you just have unlimited money?
I mean, I don't know. I've never found a limit.
They want all the money from the game.
Win the money. That is. Are you sure?
Yeah. Are you going to make something cool with it?
That's the plan. Yes, I just need the gemstone for. Thank you.
It's an investment.
Sure.
He's investing in your company.
Well, my dad always said that if you have friends that need money, you should just give them money, no questions asked. Because you probably won't miss it, especially if they're friend, because friendship is more valuable than money.
I like your dad.
That was almost the exact opposite of what my dad told me. So that's.
My mother would swindle your father very quickly.
Oh, no, he was too smart to get swindled. He was just nice to the people who were nice to him.
Oh,
Loyalty
this is good.
was something they were really,
Maybe
that was
they would
important to
get
them.
along then.
My father would say, no, stop asking for money. You're just going to waste it on some of your ridiculous experiments. Go do something productive.
Experiments are ridiculous. Experiments are how you figure out new things.
Right? That's what
Yeah,
I said, but he wanted us to train with swords and things
My
like
mother would tell me to go steal it, go get it myself.
We had very different upbringings.
that. We had yes, that's learning the same thing. All right,
Extremely.
now I really need to get to the jeweler before they close. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
You're welcome. I can't wait to see what you build.
Willoughby, why
Mhm.
don't you and I go to the library for a short time? I have a question for you.
Oh, okay.
Sereia, you don't mind helping blah, 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 blah. She knows their name. I don't. You don't mind helping her Smatok clean up a little bit, right?
No, that's fine.
They were so nice. You are so nice to let us use your equipment. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's not a big deal.
Okay. Okay, Sereia helps you clean up and we go, okay, goodbye. And, pushes Willoughby out of the door. And then gives a very significant look to Sereia that she probably doesn't understand. And then closes the door behind her.
Okay. Sorry, do you stay to help clean up?
Of course.
Okay.
And she's going to ask Erzmuktak if he thinks that Tavash or one of the other professors, or Tavash, I don't know how you say that professor's name, the one that's the gloom summoner.
I think it's Tavash.
Tavash.
I have to look.
It was just the first one that I saw. So I picked one. would be a better person to ask about separating the corrupted material from what it was supposed to be.
It's possible that Tavash would know. If you have the opportunity, though, I might ask Professor Lang. She just returned from her conference, and I mean, is really sort of the foremost arcanobiologist really ever. So yeah, and she's very nice as well.
I don't know where her office is.
Oh, once we're done here, I can show you. She's probably still there.
Okay. Thank you. You've been very helpful today.
Thanks. Most people don't talk to me this much, so.
Oh, that's strange, because you're such a lovely shade of green.
Thanks. And he starts to clean up.
She helps, unaware that she made him feel even a little bit uncomfortable. Because she just points out things she likes about people as a
love
personality
her.
trait.
I love her. Yeah, so you clean up. He doesn't really say a whole lot, maybe like a little bit of small talk, but sort of like finishes cleaning up. Yeah, we can go up to the third floor. I'm sure Professor Lang is probably in there. It's where she is when she's not teaching, so.
Okay, we'll go ask her. Thank you
Alright.
again.
You're welcome again.
I probably would have broken something if I had been let in here alone.
Oh, I don't think that's true.
I have little hands, but I can be a little clumsy because I get distracted and forget what I'm doing.
That's okay.
So having some direction was helpful because I probably would have just blown something up.
That probably wouldn't have been the best outcome.
No, but that's probably what would have happened if I'd been in here by myself. So it's a good thing that I was here and that you were here directing us and that we had Giselle and Willoughby to help as well.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if you need help with labs or anything, I'm usually available.
Oh, well, that's good. We should study together sometime. I'm really good at like growing things, but when I try to do other stuff, sometimes things just get set on fire.
That can happen. when
Yeah, it's
dealing
not
with
on
different
purpose. It just
compounds.
happens a lot around me.
Right. Well, we'll just be careful then.
Well, and I think studying things probably wouldn't get lit on fire,
I would hope not.
but you never know. Fire is powerful.
Extremely.
Anyway,
Right. This way. And he leads you up a couple of floors to an open office door. And he sort of sticks his head in. Professor Lang? And she looks up from behind her desk. I don't think you guys have met Professor Lang yet because Professor Danson had taken over her class while she was gone. But sitting behind the desk is a very tall, older dryad woman, sort of completely tree-like, but you can tell has sort of like aged a little bit. There are sort of creases in her face and everything. She has bright green eyes, and is wearing the sort of the green and white Witherbloom robes, but looks up and sort of acknowledges your presence. And Ursula Talk just says, "This is Sereia. She has a question for you." And Professor Lang just nods and acknowledges you, waves to you to come in. Just, "Hello, Sereia. I don't believe we've met."
no, I'm new.
Right. What is your question?
So we found this. I'm sure you've heard about the incidents that have happened on campus.
Yes. While I was gone, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, this was at every single one of the, I don't want to say crime scenes because that sounds nefarious because no actual. Anyway, we found this at each one of them. And she'll relay what we have determined about it so far. And we were wondering if there was a way to remove the corrupted portion to see what it was supposed to be previously.
Right. Well, you've done quite a bit of work on this. I can certainly take a look.
Okay.
Sort of extends a hand for the vial and takes it. She takes it, kind of swirls it around a little bit, looks at it, and then sort of almost like drops it a little bit, and suspends it in the air, sort of between her hands. So it's just like hovering there in just like a little bit of this like deep, deep green magic. And the vial starts to sort of shake a little bit, and the goo that's inside it reacts to whatever the magic is, and almost starts to like shake on its own and kind of move around in the vial. She watches it for a minute, and then sort of lets it drop back into her hand. Well, I gave it a go. Unfortunately, it seems the corruption has taken over whatever this happens to be. I can't separate it, but I can try to break it down, see exactly what it was that was corrupted.
Okay. That's more than I can do with it.
Right. I'll hang on to this then. I'll give it a try next time I'm in the lab, and I suppose I'll let you know what I find.
Okay. It was nice to meet you. Thank you.
It was nice to meet you as well, Sereia. Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Absolutely. You missed a lot.
It seems that way. Yes. Things are always exciting here at Strixhaven, but usually not dangerously. So.
2 of my friends almost died.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. They're all
Oh, they're
right?
fine.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it, and hopefully you don't find yourself at the center of any more near-death experiences.
Oh, that happens around me a lot.
Right, dear.
Okay. Good night.
Good night. She goes back to her work. You leave her office with Urzmak talk. Says, "Wow. I hope she can find something."
Me too. It'd be nice to know what was going on here. Because everybody assures me that this is not normal.
No,
But I wouldn't know.
it's not. School's not supposed to be this dangerous, I don't think.
Yeah. Oh well. What's a little danger?
It's a little too exciting for me sometimes.
Well, luckily there are lots of places that you can go here that are more quiet.
Yeah, that's I spend a lot of time in the biblioplex, in the gardens.
I like the wait, do we have a name for the sentient tree things?
They're awakened shrubs.
Awakened shrubs. I like the awakened shrubs. I've made friends with them.
Oh, good. They're a little hard to get to know, but they're very nice.
Oh, I didn't think that at all. I think the trick is they're not wearing shoes, so if you take yours off when you bow to them and say hello, they appreciate it because they see your feet as roots. So they like to see your feet or your roots touching the ground too. I think it makes you easier to relate to for them.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. I'll try it, I guess.
Yeah, if you want to make friends with them. You don't have to. They're not for everybody. They can be a little mean. I mean, not to me, but to other people, yes. I watched one throw a ball of sticks at Quintilius the other day.
That seems about right.
Yeah.
Quintilius is hard to get to know.
I find him pompous and arrogant.
You're not the first person who's said that, and you won't be the last. There's more to him than that. Well, he's a performer, so it's easy for him to put on a face.
He should turn it off sometimes. I think he would be easier to relate to.
You're right, but he doesn't listen to me.
Oh, are you guys friends?
In a way.
Okay. I'm gonna go get dinner.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye. And you leave. He's friends with Quintilius. That's his buddy. Okay. So, Law, you head to the jeweler, which I guess exists somewhere in this town.
I imagine there's got to be. People need gems and stuff for arcane focuses, or a supply source, somebody who sells gemstones.
They probably sell them in the student store, like in a locked case, honestly.
That works. Right next to the
perfect. You can meet
cigarettes and the condoms.
You can meet the guy that runs the student store.
Sorry, what was that?
In a locked case right next to the cigarettes and the condoms, with the other things that are in the locked cases.
Naturally.
My
Condoms
college
should not be in a
experience
locked case.
very
They should be
different,
out
but they
and
usually-
open and available for people to grab.
I'm thinking of what's usually in locked cases at like Walgreens. It's like
I have never seen a Walgreens that locked their cigarettes. And I used to work at a Walgreens.
Well, they're usually behind the counter.
Yeah, they're usually
Behind
behind
the
the counter.
Yeah.
They do lock up the nicotine gum. Strange.
Yeah.
Anyway. So you can head into the Biblioplex,
Sure.
into the student store, which has all manner of this. It's like the university bookstore. There's books and there's robes and there's pennants and there's t-shirts and all kinds of stuff. And then I suppose like locked in like a jeweler's case, there's like a variety of like arcane foci. There's pendants and all gemstones and all sort of manner of things. And you see the staff member who runs the student store. You've probably heard of him. People talk about him a lot. He's very well loved across campus, and known for his fashion sense. His name is Groff. He is a human man, probably late 30s, maybe 40, sort of long, graying hair, and a goatee. And I'll show you what he looks
Because
like.
we're all going to ask, is he hot?
I'm gonna have to
Is he
post it in the
hot?
Discord because I don't own this art. I just borrowed it. So go to the Discord for me to show you the hot man that runs the store. Graf Lundquist, everyone.
Which channel? Is it?
Oh no, I showed you in Roll20. I'm gonna post it in the Discord later.
Oh,
Daddy, sorry.
He's hot.
Daddy.
Daddy.
Sorry.
Daddy.
He's really hot.
Dibs.
He looks like a
You
Barbie.
already have a sugar daddy. You can't have two.
You
That's
don't
not
get
fair.
to call dibs. This is a Shark Tank.
He's way older than you. He's extremely attractive. I'll post this picture in the Discord later. Don't worry, everybody. So that's Graf. He has
Like
kind of a
Jonathan.
he has kind of a like Viggo Mortensen vibe about him a
A
little
little
bit.
bit.
I think it's the hair though. So yeah, he's hot and very fashionable. There you go. You walk up to the counter, which he's sort of wiping off. It's close to the end of the day. Oh, welcome. Can I help you find something?
Yes. I'm looking for. I need a gemstone. Specifically, I'm creating a gem heart.
Okay.
I'm going between a few things. I've been considering diamonds are too singular. I find them not very good for conducting arcane forces. I was going between an opal and a sapphire. I wasn't sure what your recommendation would be for.
Well, I suppose it's really based on what sort of heart you're looking to, what sort of creature are you wanting to create around it.
A homunculus?
Right. In that case, you're going to want to go with the opal. Less sharp edges.
Right. All right.
He opens the back of the case, sort of picks through a couple, and then picks out sort of this round ovular opal. Shuts the case, locks it, sets it on the jewelry counter for you to look at. To see with something like that, you get a little more malleability in what you're putting into it. Not as many sharp edges, corners for things to get stuck in. That's the best way I can describe it.
Right. No, I understand. Perfect. I need one about 100 gold pieces.
Okay, that'll do you.
Great. Yeah.
All right, he pops open the bag, puts it away in the till. Anything else?
No, not right.
Just got a new set of tank tops in, if you're interested, for the warmer
I
season.
will check those out. That is most of my money, if not all of my money. I have like some change. Do you have any scrap metal?
What kind of metal?
Anything. Preferably like bronze or brass.
I don't. You know what you do, though? Go down to Bow's End Tavern, talk to Curdy. I just put in an order for her to replace a bunch of her kitchenware, so she's getting rid of the old ones.
Perfect. All
You
right.
can
I
take
will,
them, I suppose.
kitchenware would work. I'll go speak with her before she throws them out. But
All right.
which way is that?
Out the door, take a left, 2 buildings down.
Notebook.
On your right. On your right.
All right. All right. Thank you. Your name was
Groff.
Groff. Law. Nice to meet you. I'll be
Good
back.
to meet you.
Definitely. All right. Thank you.
I'll expect you. Have a good one. Goes back to wiping off the counter. You head down to the tavern.
Yes.
Zaddy. Sorry.
You head down to the tavern. Tulk is there, wheeling around, sort of wiping down some tables and cleaning off the bar. It is pretty crowded in here still, but he sees you, recognizes you from the commotion last week, sort of gives a wave.
I forgot her name already. Runs the kitchen.
Curdy,
Curdy. Where is she right now?
in the kitchen.
Can I go back there?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
You head back.
Yes.
Curdy is back there again, sort of an older dwarven woman, gray hair kind of pulled up. There's a few student workers as well, sort of back there, helping her. You enter, she kind of turns around. Oh, Law,
Hi.
you're back.
Yes, I
You
am.
didn't bring any terrible creatures with you, did you?
No.
It's a joke, dear.
I was just making sure that it feels like they've been following us. I heard
Why?
you were getting rid of some old kitchen, like cutlery, pots, pans. that sort of
Yes,
thing.
I just had Groff put it in order for me for a new set. Well, the ones that we unfortunately had the gunk on them are going to have to be replaced, and I just took that as an opportunity to replace the whole set. So yes, they're in the back.
Can I have them?
The kitchenware?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I mean, if you need some things to cook with, I have nicer things than that.
No, I'm not going to be cooking with them.
Right. Well, in all my time here, if there's one thing I've learned working with students, it's you really shouldn't ask too many questions. There, through the back door in the alley. Just piled up.
Is it okay if I take as many as I can?
Sure, they're just going in the garbage anyway. We melt down, so
Thank
they're
you.
yours.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Well, be
I may
careful.
make-
They're heavy.
I may make multiple trips.
That's all right. Just wipe your feet.
I will. Thank you.
All right.
And-
Strange young person.
Law spends the rest of the day carrying all of that back to their dorm.
Okay. You take pots and
Do we
pans
share
and
our
old
rooms with
knives
anyone?
and-
Do we have roommates?
You have like a mini
Uh,
bag of holding, right? That we got.
Oh,
like, the
right,
first
yeah,
day.
Haversack, yeah.
Yeah. It
forgot
just
you
starts
guys had
piling it
Haversack,
into the
that's what
set.
it's called.
Like,
I could not find it in my messiness.
Yeah.
there's probably a piece of like a baking tray that can't quite fit in there, and it's like
Yeah.
trying to move it at an angle to shove
It's
it
just
down
sticking
into
out
the
the
bag.
top.
Yeah.
Yeah. You carry them. I don't know. Do you guys have roommates?
Let's
I
say
hope
no.
not.
I don't
'Cause
think so.
laws
I think
would
everybody
hate
probably
them.
gets their own room, right? I don't want to inflict law on another student.
I don't
Or
want to
Giselle,
inflict
if I'm being
Giselle
honest.
on another student. No.
Willoughby would be a great roommate.
Willoughby would be an amazing roommate.
Soraya
Perfect
could
roommate.
totally live with Law because she wouldn't even notice the mess.
They would be
She
great
just
roommates,
bre-
actually.
Yeah, they would be
actually
great
would be good
roommates.
roommates.
Be perfectly suited. After college, we'll move into apartment.
Yes.
It'll
Yeah.
be fine.
be
She won't even
perfect.
notice your mess
It'll
as
be
long as they're in
chaos.
garden. She'll be out there the
Absolute
majority of the
chaos.
Did you
time.
guys know that Sereia and Law were actually meant to be together forever? Surprise. Okay,
Just life partners who date other people.
Yeah.
yes. Perfect. So, Law, you get all your new dishes back to your dorm.
Only taking metal items. If there's anything that's not metal, is leaving
Okay,
that.
it's
Ceramic
mostly-
is basically useless.
Yeah, no, it's mostly metal. It's either brass or copper
Okay.
or stuff like that. It's a lot of copper pots and stuff.
Perfect.
Some old like little copper, like the copper mugs that have started to rust a little bit that Tulk has thrown out and things like that.
Great. Once those get in, spends whatever time beginning to create this homunculus.
How long is that gonna? Does it tell you how long that takes you?
Yeah, I'll have it done by the next morning. It's just something you do at the start of each day. I'm just flavoring it.
Okay, I understand. Cool.
Instead of just like wakes up, snaps a finger, and says, "You're
No, I like it.
homunculus."
Well, tomorrow you'll have to tell us what it looks like.
I will.
Okay. Anything else anybody wants to do this evening?
Yes.
Okay.
When we left the laboratory, Giselle turns to Willoughby. Okay, I may have been lying a little bit. I do not have something to show you at the library, but I do need your help.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How can I help?
I need your help taking Quintilius down.
Where? To like the Biblioplex?
No. To justice.
Oh, I haven't met them.
That's my cousin.
I was literally.
God damn it!
You guys have the
I
same
was
brain
the
right now.
next words out of my
I'm
mouth
sorry, Rob.
were. Is that Law's cousin? No joke. No joke. God.
Same
Damn.
brain cells.
Oh, you guys, the brain cell is getting passed between you two today.
Internet,
Oh,
I love
bruh.
these people.
So much. So much.
Just come to my wedding, Val. Like what?
We will.
We've got the magnet on the fridge, Rob.
I'm on my way.
Okay.
I will
Coming.
go the distance.
It's early. It's not till October.
The invite didn't say how early we could show up.
Fuck.
What if I just popped out from behind Rob right now?
I would be so happy.
Aww.
I'd probably cry.
Aw.
Anyway, this
Anyway.
shit's too wholesome. What do you
Continue.
want? Yeah.
No. Quintilius is behind all of this. I know it.
Oh well, I admit he's not like the nicest person, or
He's an arrogant asshole.
well, I wouldn't have used those words, but
No, that's why I use them, because I always say what people are thinking in their heads, but they do not say out loud. He is an arrogant, pompous asshole.
in any case, I don't know. I don't think he's. Well, what would he gain from doing any of this?
That is what I need your help figuring out.
Oh, okay.
People like you, Willoughby. They tell you things. So you can get close to him, find out what he knows, and then we can crush him. Okay?
Well, it kind of feels like, well, I don't know, you're using me?
Oh, no, not at all.
Promise?
Yes, of course. I just thought you might help me because you are very good at this sort of thing.
Well, okay, but only you have to promise me that if we find out he's innocent,
Which
that
we will not,
leave it at
because he is
that.
most assuredly guilty.
I will help you find out whoever is doing this, and if it is him, then you were right.
Of course, I'm always right.
Well, what do we do?
Okay. I have 2 classes with him. So during those times, I can watch him. I will watch him like hawk. But other times, I have other things to do. I am not in the same clubs. So I thought, maybe, since you were thinking about maybe looking at several clubs, you might keep an eye on him during those times.
He's not in the LARPing one, right? It's
Not LARPing,
It's a
no.
different.
No, he is in. I'm so glad past me put these in alphabetical order. He is in
Go past
the
Savvy.
Dead Languages Society and the Play Actors Drama Guild.
Okay. Well, I guess I could try to make time for a 4th club.
No, not all the time. I mean, if he's in his club, then maybe other people are looking after him. I do intend to get more people involved, but I thought you would be the first person because I trust you and because you're very good at this sort of thing.
Well, okay. I just might need a little help with what you want me to do.
Of course,
mean-
of course.
I can try to hang out with him, but I don't think he likes me very much.
Everyone likes you. You're the most likable person I've ever met. Who doesn't like you? Who do I need to talk to?
No, nobody. I think it's okay.
Okay. So yes, just talk to him.
No, okay. Maybe I'll see him at like the cafe or something, and I'll try to make a conversation with him. But I'm not very good at lying.
You don't have to lie. Just say
Well, what
you're
if he
interested
asks-
in getting to know him.
Well, I guess that's not a lie. Okay, I'll try my best.
Oh, I almost forgot. Goes into her haversack where she carries yet another gigantic, like, designer purse and grabs out the bag of tricks. Would you like
Oh.
this?
What is it?
It's a bag. You reach inside, you pull out little fuzzy ball, and you throw it, and then it turns into an animal.
Whoa. What happened? Does the animal stay an animal forever?
Not forever. I think for several hours, though.
Oh, that's neat.
Sometimes it turns into a big elk.
Whoa.
I thought that might be fun.
I don't know if an elk will fit in my dorm room.
Maybe don't throw them in your dorm room.
I guess that makes sense. Okay,
The-
well, thank you.
Of course, this is a pledge about my seriousness, dedication to justice. You and me. Okay?
Yeah. You and me.
Okay. Here we go.
He gives
if
you
you want
a
to go
big
to-
hug.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Kukavaya. He does like to sit at the cafe. He sits at that corner table and he talks to lots of people. So that might be helpful.
Okay. I'll do my best.
I know you will. Okay, I go study.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. You split up. Giselle goes to study. Willoughby, where do you go?
I want to try my bag.
Okay. I sent you the write-up for it. Kind of long.
So you have.
Yeah. So it's a little guy. You can use an action to pull a fuzzy object from the bag and throw it up to 20 feet. When it lands, you roll a d8 and it turns into an animal. The creature vanishes the next dawn or when it's reduced to 0 hit points. You can do that 3 times a day.
Can I banish it myself or no?
I'm gonna say yes.
It'd be really funny to have a fucking dire wolf just chilling in like the common area.
You reach into the bag
Uh-huh.
and you pull out. Roll a d8.
Oh boy.
Roll an 8. Roll an 8. Roll an 8.
Please roll an 8.
That's a 1.
It's a weasel. Pull out this little fuzzy guy and throw it. It hits the ground and there's this little poof of like magic and sparkles. And a brown weasel just sort of sits there looking at you.
Whoa. Hi, little guy.
He runs up to you.
Oh. I have to speak with animals one of these days. I want to know what you're thinking. Do you want to come with me to help me study?
Sort of like scampers around. It's probably as big as you are. It sort of scampers around, sort of does a circle around you.
Oh, okay. Follow me.
Weaselby.
Not naming it Weaselby.
Come on.
Okay, Quintilius.
I'll think of a name.
Just sort of cocks its head and follows along behind you. Right, where do you go for the rest of the evening?
I guess probably back to the Biblioplex, hanging out and
Okay.
studying
Yeah,
with my boy Tom.
you head back to the Biblioplex. Tom Bodette, always there to help you find exactly the book that you need. Sort of wheeling around, and as you're sitting there, it's a little while later. You hear footsteps approaching, and you see Quintilius. He sort of stops by your table briefly. Willoughby Wonderfoot.
Hi, Quintilius.
Lovely to see you. Getting some work done.
Yeah, I'm trying. Look, I have a weasel now. I mean, I don't have him forever. I think I'm gonna name him Steven.
Oh, well, I quite like that.
Yeah.
Hello, Stephen.
It came from this bag. Giselle bought it for me, or gave it to me.
Oh, fascinating. Are there more
What are you
animals
up
in there?
to? I think so. I think I could just summon a random one. I haven't tried it more than once because I don't want to scare Steven or cause a mess or anything.
Oh, that's a smart idea. Well, if you do get to testing it out, let me know. I'd love to see it.
I will. Well, what are you up to?
Well, I was actually looking for you and your friends. And as luck would have it, here you are. I have an invitation for you.
Ooh.
Here you are. And he hands over sort of a folded up piece of parchment.
I unfold the parchment.
It says, in sort of like a scrawling, like messy handwriting, big heroes on campus. You're the talk of the school, what with your monster dispatching ways. But can you recover the legendary, sassy Sally Jane? Many have tried. all have failed. Meet us outside Captain Dapplewings' Manor at midnight tonight and see if you've got what it takes.
Oh. Does Sally need rescuing? It was Sally, right? My brain
Yes.
shut off for a second.
Sassy
there.
Sally Jane.
Sassy Sally Jane. Okay, there was a lot of S's.
Yep.
Does Sally need help? Do we have to wait till midnight?
Yes, it's got to happen at midnight, unfortunately, when security is a bit more lax outside the captain's manor.
Okay.
So, are you in?
Well, I think so. If somebody needs help, yeah, I'll get my friends.
Great. I'll see you at midnight then, Willoughby Wonderfoot.
Yeah.
Late.
I might have to take a nap. I'm going to be really tuckered.
I'm sure you'll pull through. Don't be late for your curtain call.
Okay.
He struts away. And now you have this weird invitation.
Do I know anything about, like, I don't know. He knows school history and stuff. Is this ringing any bells?
Go ahead and I put the note in the Roll20 chat. Go ahead and roll a history check.
Oh boy. Oh, that's a 15.
Okay, yeah, that's enough. So Captain Dapplewings Manor, is a building on Central Campus. Initially, it was like a 2-story manor house. It is now used as faculty offices, and it is also where any sort of like dinner party or anything that like faculty and visiting guests are having is held. Captain Dapplewing, Captain Ramus Dapplewing, was a mage and military veteran from the early days of Strixhaven, who used his significant military pension to build this house for himself and then also for use on campus. So upon his death, he bequeathed it to the university. So now there are offices there. For some of the faculty, there are cocktail hours and dinner parties and stuff for faculty and visiting alumni and all of that stuff.
Okay. What about this, like, Sally Jane? Is this, like, is there anything lore-wise where that's mentioned, or?
The name rings a bell, but you don't remember where you heard it.
I must have met them at orientation.
I guess he's gonna pack up his book and go,
All right, Steven, let's go find our friends.
and I'm just gonna scurry off and find my friends.
All right, Steven chitters and follows you along, and you go to find your friends. And I think that is a good place for us to take a break, because we're at our halfway point. So, thanks for hanging out with us so far, everybody that's out there in chat. Stick around, and we'll be back in just a brief few minutes to continue on our new quest. So stick around. We'll see you soon. And welcome back, Internet. Thanks for hanging out with us during our break. We are refreshed and ready for a new adventure. So, Willoughby, you've gotten this invitation. Put the text of it in the Roll20 chat for everyone to read, and you head off to find your friends. I'm just gonna say you gather them up. You can find them pretty easily. And you share this with them.
I also introduced Steven.
All right. Willoughby has a weasel with him.
Hello, Steven.
Soraya
spelled
will
it with a
cast Speak with
PH.
Animals.
Okay.
I didn't speak with animals, and I'm kicking myself for it. I was like, I'm not gonna meet an animal today. I met all of them.
And Soraya will introduce herself to Steven and tell him that it's nice to meet him.
It's very nice to meet you too.
love that we're doing this again.
Did you
Every
give
game we're
me
in.
Belial?
My name's
You
not
have
actually
Belial.
Steven. My name's not actually Steven, but I like Willoughby, so don't tell him.
Okay. Willoughby, Steven really likes you.
Oh, I like him too.
He just chitters
Is there
a little
anything
bit.
else you'd like me to tell him before we go to wherever it is that we're going?
Mechanically, can if when I roll to summon a weasel again, can it be him?
Yeah, it's the same animal every
I
time.
always summon the same animal. It's just random.
It turns into the
Okay.
same one every time.
I'm Ben 10. Got it. Okay. Cool.
It's the same
Sweet.
weasel every time.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
Tell him that if I ever find a way to make it so that he doesn't get banished at the end of the day, I would do it permanently.
Okay, I'll tell him. And she does.
That's very nice. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. I'm not afraid of speak with animals. Like some
I love
people.
it. I love that we do it every time.
Okay.
I love it so
It's just
much.
our thing now when we're in a game
Yeah.
together and speak with animals happens. We just find one.
Yep,
we make friends
just
with it.
find an animal
We
somewhere.
just find an animal somewhere.
Oh,
I just love it. Yeah, I would just tell the group, like, I would show them the invitation and say, I think we need to rescue somebody tonight. Although Quintilius couldn't explain to me, like, why it had to wait until midnight. So maybe they're not in immediate danger, but maybe we're just supposed to protect this Sally Jane.
Do any of the rest of us, let's be honest, not Sereia, do any of the rest of us have any idea what Sally Jane or who Sally Jane is?
roll a history check.
11. Nope.
You have no idea.
Okay. What is my history? It is +2. A 17?
Okay.
24.
Law, you know.
God damn, Law is on fire!
I'm never rolling not with roll 20 again.
You say that until you roll nothing but ones soon, but it's
Right.
fine.
Sassy Sally Jane is an artifact of sorts of Strixhaven. She has been around for several decades, and every class of students always tries to find her wherever the faculty have hidden her. Sassy Sally Jane is a doll with pink hair and a patchwork tartan dress, and she has a voice box. When you squeeze her hand, she says rude things.
It does what?
She says rude things.
Rude things. Okay, gotcha.
And the faculty keeps taking her away. And students keep finding her. It's like an old Strixhaven tradition.
Willoughby. One moment. Okay?
Okay.
Law.
Yes.
Come here.
All right. Law is just. Was this in the middle of the night that Law was working on the pots and stuff? Because Law is just covered in like soot and just dirt. If that's
The invitation
case.
said to be there at midnight, so I assume
Okay,
it's before
then, yeah.
then.
Law is very dirty. Yes.
This is bullshit, yes?
What is bullshit?
There is no one to save. This is some sort of joke, yes?
I think this is a what do they call it? The misting, the fogging,
The hazing. The hazing?
That's right.
I see. We cannot tell the Kukovaya this.
No, I want to find this doll. I want this doll. Mostly, I want the voice box. I think it would be a good addition to something that I am making.
Okay. So we go find it, but do not tell the Kukovaya that this is bullshit. I think it will hurt him very deeply.
He's going to know once we find it, though.
Well, by then he will have done heroic things.
So we are to pretend that we do not know what this thing actually is, then.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Alright, I can do that.
Okay.
Are you going to tell Sereia?
Looks at Sereia. Does Sereia look in any way perturbed? Of course not. It's Sereia. She never does she?
She is 100% chill and undisturbed all the time. Nothing phases her.
No, I think she's good.
Alright. Let's go find this doll then.
Okay. We will go look for the sassy Sally Jane.
Yes, let's go rescue Sally Jane.
Do you mind if we stop at the cafe? I'm gonna need a little bit of a pick-me-up because I'm a little sleepy already.
Oh, yes, we get frappe. Come on.
Frappes are good.
Yes, they are. You want to ride?
Looks a little bashful.
Come on.
Is there room for Steven?
Oh, yes. It's a big bag.
Okay.
Yampers inside.
Hey, Savvy.
Yes.
If Speak with Animals was still up, what would Steven say when he was riding in the bag?
That's a good question.
Come on.
I guess you'll
Think
never know.
Belial.
I guess
Think
you'll never
Belial.
know.
Oh, just give me.
We
Oh,
did
I
our
lied.
Belial
I did stock Speak with Animals. That's crazy. I totally forgot. Here it is, right here.
Wow.
Whoa, that's
Whoa!
nuts.
Wow.
How fortuitous!
Nope.
It lasts for 10 minutes. You might not even need to. Has it been 10 minutes?
Yes.
Damn.
It's been 11 minutes.
11 minutes and 14 seconds exactly.
Every time
Leave them
Hannah-
wanting
I'm
more,
not
people.
afraid of Speak with Animals, Palmer.
I'm not gonna do it constantly all the time. It won't be funny anymore.
That's fair.
We
Every
have to
time
earn
Belial
it. We have to
says,
earn
You have
it.
to earn it.
An
do.
angel
That's
gets
what they're
their
Like the
saying.
love of a cat.
Yes, exactly.
That's fair.
What am I if not a cat?
And we've come full
Personified.
circle. Thanks for being with us tonight.
Full circle to a discussion that was had off camera.
Exactly.
So long ago. I'm not gonna do it on command.
Only the best inside jokes here at Game Nights.
Hey.
All right. So you get ready and you head down to Captain Dapplewings' Manor. Willoughby, you know where it is. It's easy enough to find. Some like nighttime music going. Okay. So you make your way down. It's easy enough to find. It's part of Central Campus, kind of off to one side. There is a well-lit path leading up to the outside of the house, and when you get there, I assume on time, because this is Willoughby's mission.
I
This
would
is
say early.
serious business, everybody. We gotta be there on time.
Yes,
You,
yes.
You arrive right before the bells chime midnight. You walk up the lit path, and on the lawn outside, you see several people milling around. People you notice. For people you notice people that you recognize, rather. Quintilius is there. Cadorus is there. There are a few other people that some of you recognize. Sereia, you see Aurora kind of milling around in the back, watching. Next to her, Law, you see your sister, and you see Thay, who immediately looks at your sister and says, I told you they would show. And holds out a hand, and you clearly see your sister drop a few coins into it. And look at you a little bit irritated. And a few other people milling around as well. And you walk up, and Quintilius waves excitedly, kind of elbows Cadoris a little bit. And says, So, you showed. I have to admit, I'm a bit surprised.
Well, it's no surprise that the heroes rise to the occasion. He stands triumphantly.
Are you certain you don't want to join the Play Actors Guild?
I mean, I could probably make time. It does sound like a lot of fun.
You'd be good at it, Willoughby Wonderfoot. Hello, the rest of you.
Soreya's gonna walk up to Quintilius and be like, hello.
Hello.
I've been convinced that you are more than your first impression by Erzmektuk, and I'm going to give you another chance for a first impression because I thought you came off pompous and rude the first time that we met. But I've been assured that you're nicer than that. So I'm going to pretend that this is the first time we've met. Hi, I'm Sereia.
Hello, Sereia. I'm Quintilius, and I appreciate the vote of confidence.
It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well.
Okay. Just gonna walk back to our friends.
Law leans over to Giselle while that's going on and says, Did you see that?
What? Him
The
being
coin.
a...
No, they in order, the coin.
Oh, yes.
Are they not being, like, super chummy?
They have the same classes, I think.
I don't like it.
Why?
Because that's my sister. And she's friends with my worst enemy.
Do you have problem with them being friends, or are you worried that they will be more than friends?
No, they're not going to be more than friends. That'd be ridiculous. They're. I'm worried about them
Are
being
you
friends.
sure? Looks over at them.
They're chatting.
She's going to try to turn my own sister against me.
No. No. Yeah, maybe. No. No. No.
You're not helping me feel any better.
If your sister turns against you, do you want my assurance that I will kill her? What?
Not my sister.
Oh, Faye. Oh, yes, I will kill Faye for you. That's fine.
We'll talk about that more later.
Okay.
Soreya's made her way over to Aurora and she's introducing Willoughby to Aurora.
Hey.
Hey. This is Willoughby.
Oh, yeah, I heard about you. You almost died.
Yeah, it was a pretty crazy first day.
That's pretty cool.
It was his first time getting bitten by something.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You would not like my family. She smiles, and she's got slightly pointed canine teeth.
Oh, I'm sure they wouldn't bite me.
Most of them.
Hmm.
You seem cool, though.
You do too.
Thanks. So, you guys are like up for this, I guess?
I don't really know what we're doing.
It's kind of a introduction to campus culture.
So we're rescuing somebody? That's part of campus culture?
Do people regularly get kidnapped?
Not exactly.
Oh.
And Sally Jane's barely people.
Oh. Well, that doesn't seem very nice.
You'll understand when you find her.
Okay.
So, yeah. People do this every year. And, nobody's ever gotten her out. So, good luck. Don't get caught.
Oh, I usually don't. Unless I'm being conspicuous.
I have a feeling it's one of your many talents.
Being conspicuous or not getting caught?
Little column A, little column B.
I would say that's accurate. Good luck.
You're the one that's gonna need it.
She's gonna go back to the rest of the group with Willoughby in tow.
So,
With Willoughby and Steven in tow. I'm sorry.
and Stephen and Tom. So the five of you are together. And Quintilius sort of claps his hands together. He lets them go, and behind him, Cadorus is like shooting little sparks in the air, like he's helping. And he says, "So, this is it, then. Are you ready?"
Yes.
He dramatically points up to the top floor of the house. Sassy Sally Jane is up there in the attic. For years, people have tried to liberate her, and for years, they've failed. But we think this year is different. This year, we have you four on campus. So, you're looking for pink hair, patchwork tartan dress, and a bit of a foul mouth. So, go in there, become campus legends. And if you can find her, I'll pay all your lunches for a week.
Whoa.
How about you just give us the money that the lunches would cost instead?
I agree. Can I have mine up front?
I suppose that's fair.
I eat a lot.
I
do eat a
believe
lot.
that. So, go on, heroes. Let's see what you've got.
What is it that you are not telling us?
What is it you are asking?
Is the building trapped? Are there going to be lots of armed guards guarding this thing?
Well, there will be at least 2 professors, and Captain Dapplewing was a, collector of sorts. I'm sure you'll find some interesting things inside. Whether or not they're going to try to eat you, well, I haven't seen them myself, so I can't say.
Everything here has tried to eat us at some point, so I would wager a guess to say yes.
Well then, Giselle, my dear, it seems you've answered your own question.
Starts pushing Giselle towards the building. She's being overly suspicious. We will go find your Sally.
Ah, it's all right. And you head
As
towards
being
the
pushed
house.
back.
Oh, so it's just us going on? This isn't a race to see who can do it first?
Oh no. I mean, you're sort of the talk of the town, as it were. I figured if
Oh.
anybody can do it, it's you.
Oh, so it's not a race? We're just going in to retrieve something?
I mean, if you want to put it that way, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
Then what in the hells are all of you doing here? Are you just going to watch?
Yes. Mostly we were taking bets to whether or not you'd show up.
Oh,
And I won.
that explains the money changing hands.
I have the utmost faith in the 4 of you.
We're not stealing, are we?
I suppose it depends on your definition of stealing, but Sally Jane was stolen to be put in the attic in the first place, so...
So we're stealing back stolen property, Willoughby, which is, I would say neutral.
An excellent way of putting it, Sereia.
Morally neutral.
Okay. I just don't want to get in trouble.
And then I suggest you don't get caught.
If we get caught, I made you do it, Willoughby. It is my fault.
Eminent domain, search and seizure. Take your pick. We'll call it something.
You all seem like you have a lot of experience with this stuff.
Oh, have I not told you about my mama?
Oh God, here we go.
You said you didn't have one.
What? No. I have a mama and a baba. We have both.
My
Oh.
parents are dead.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It was a long time ago.
Oh.
Am I supposed to talk about my parents now?
No, let's go get this weird doll back.
Okay.
Morally neutral, Willoughby. Morally neutral. And she'll pat him on the shoulder.
Hmm. Well, okay.
Retrieving stolen property is what police do.
I guess that makes sense.
So we're just doing that. But we're just not police.
Just tell them we
Because
have
no
a
one would let
warrant.
me be a police officer.
Stand outside the building.
Okay. You stand outside the building.
We go in the building.
Well, wait. Can I climb this thing?
We teleport to the attic. We grab the doll. We teleport back out.
We
Hey!
puzzle solved.
I didn't give you a staff of teleportation.
We set the building
RJ,
on fire. We
RJ,
find the
where
doll
were-
in the room.
RJ, is the
RJ, we're
cooldown
ready.
over? RJ, we're ready.
Money,
RJ.
please.
Money, please.
So from the front of the building, this is a large two-story manor house. In the front, there is a large veranda. It says a mahogany roof covers this porch, which is bounded by a low rail and outfitted
look
with
at you.
fine wicker furniture. Above the double door hangs a sign done in fine calligraphy: Captain Dapplewings Manor.
Would I climb the wall of the house?
No. It's just sort of solid stone all the way up.
Even if I
Okay.
have a climbing speed of 20.
Yeah, there's nothing really to hold on to,
All right.
is the thing. But
It was worth a shot.
Does the door appear locked?
you can try it. Yeah, you push on the door and it is the double doors, they are locked.
I can try to unlock it.
Okay.
I will attempt to pick the lock on the door.
Okay. You have thieves' tools, I assume?
I do, and I'm proficient in such.
Okay, go ahead.
I
As an
will use
artificer,
my
for whatever
druid
reason.
for whatever reason. I'll use my druid craft and I'll make like a little like ball of light so it's a little bit easier for you to see or help.
And I will guidance myself because I forget I have that spell.
Oh, I
And
have
I'm
that
just-
too.
And I'm just gonna start spamming that.
Okay. Does guidance do ability checks?
I think. Well, actually, that's a good question. I think it's ability checks.
Yeah, you can roll a d4 or add the number to one ability check of your choice.
Okay. So you cast guidance.
Which I am imagining as like a little like law quickly like creates a little arcane, a little like magical like the lock picking machine,
Mhm.
like lock picking gun. Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
Giselle just yells, I could have done that too. That's it.
It's without the D4. I'm gonna do the D4. 21.
Okay, that is just enough. With Sereia's help, this little ball of light,
Thank
you use this little machine. After a second, you hear a click as the lock releases. You can push the door open.
All right, we should be quiet, I assume, if there's a professor staying here.
Yes. I am going to cast mage armor on myself.
Sereia will take off her shoes and leave them outside the door.
Okay.
Barefoot is quieter.
And polite.
Yeah, are there shoes outside the door? Does it look like that's the...
Are they a no-shoe house?
Are they a
Like, that's the
no-shoe house?
question.
Should we all
Are they
take
no...
off our shoes?
We always
There-
respect a no-shoe house.
Yes,
They're
absolutely.
inside, just inside the door. There are a couple of sets of boots.
Okay. Then we'll all be really respectful and we'll take our boots
We'll all
off.
take our shoes off.
What have
We're
I
literally
started?
breaking into their home, but we will respect the no shoe.
But I put my
It is
shoes in my
campus property.
bag because if we have to leave through the upstairs window or something.
Oh,
I'm not
that's fair.
taking
Yeah.
my
So we'll
shoes
just take them off
Oh, yeah.
and keep them with us.
Willoughby, did you give everyone the sort of history rundown of the manor?
I'll be honest, he probably assumes people are as well read on the campus as he is.
Okay.
But at the
That's
same
fair.
time, I could see him just totally rambling about it on the way there.
It is up to you.
I think he will have made the assumption.
Okay. So you're the only one that knows that Captain Dapplewing is long dead and does not
Yeah.
live here anymore.
Soraya thinks we're in someone's home.
But yes, there are a couple of pairs of boots by the front door.
Also, as we close the door, just Law's hand sticks out the door, middle finger to Thay as they shut the door.
You hear some laughter from the group, some loud laughter. I think Quintilius probably thinks that's hysterical. Okay, so you close the door behind you quietly, and you find yourselves in a darkened foyer. By the door, sort of on either side of the door, there are two coat racks sort of flanking the door that look like two dwarves wearing like high collared jackets. And then out from there are several more. So one looks like a loxodon with a broken tusk, an orc wearing a monocle, and a gnome with a skunk for a hairpiece. And on the other side, there's a drow wearing a scarf, a burly human in a tuxedo, and a high elf in a cowl. And they're all sort of standing there, ready to take someone's coat.
Are
That was
these
a
all
high
like?
elf. Oh,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna. That was a high elf in a cow. I heard and a
Cowl.
cow.
Cowl.
In a cowl.
I also heard
A high
cow,
elf
A high elf and a cow.
and a cow.
and then my logic kicked in, and I was like, "She probably
Yes,
said cowl."
Cowl.
I mean, the cow could probably take several coats. I mean, you just like kind of lay him over the back.
Yeah.
You know.
Are these all like notable figures in campus history, or are they just?
Roll a history check.
Oh boy. Okay.
Come on, our smart boy.
Listen. So everybody thinks Willoughby's super smart. He's really not. That's a 5, which his -1 to intelligence is a 4.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Okay. He doesn't say anything.
They're cool though.
Are those magical?
I think it's just artistic, but I don't
They're
know.
not going to shoot fire or lasers at us or something, are they?
They're just like surrounding the room.
They are flanking the door. So
Ah.
the wall where the door is, there's like 4 on each side.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I doubt there'd be anything like that on campus. This isn't some sort of death house. That would be ridiculous.
Do I need to remind you that both the Kukovaya and I have died here?
But that wasn't normal campus stuff. This is like normal campus house.
Yeah, this was purchased by the captain to be utilized as an on-campus building. There's no way it would be retrofitted with death traps or anything.
Right. So let's just be careful and make sure we don't wake the captain up and go upstairs.
Okay.
Oh, well, he's dead.
Oh, someone died here?
He died too?
No. Like,
And
ages
let's
ago.
Let's be extra careful and make sure we don't wake the captain up, because that would be another ghost that we've encountered.
Did none of you
Eighth
read
ghost.
the pamphlets when you were touring the school?
There were pamphlets?
I only knew I was coming here like a day before.
Oh.
The paper on the pamphlets were very thin, so you know what? We'll talk about that later.
My sister made me come.
Okay.
Maybe we should talk about this later.
Yeah, maybe we should move on.
Oh no.
Okay.
We're about
My
to steal
liege.
something from this house.
What's everybody's passive perception?
Bad.
Ba, 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 ba.
9.
12.
I don't think I've
13.
ever had passive perception at 9.
Oh, baby.
Wow.
Willoughby's not smart and not wise. He's just really eager.
He's very
That's all it
charismatic.
takes sometimes. Yeah,
Okay.
13.
So, it's dark in here.
Okay,
And you're with some weird statues.
let's be very sneaky.
We sneak towards the stairs, keeping away from the weird statues.
Yes.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So you move through the foyer. Something's happening. We have a chat redemption. Or an inspiration
Aww.
for Willoughby.
Aww.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
chat.
Thanks, chat.
Okay. You make your way.
Oh, I forgot how my inspiration.
You make your way out of the foyer. On the other side of it, it's kind of like a wide room, and on the other side of it, there are some stairs sort of going up into a hall. As you make your way out of the foyer and up those couple of stairs, you hear a loud clank behind you. And you turn around, and the two coat racks from next to the door that are shaped like dwarves have started to move towards you.
I told you.
I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative.
There's a robot coat racks.
Initiative time.
Don't break them too much. I want the pieces.
20.
Get some exciting music.
17.
Oh my gosh.
11.
Good.
13.
Ness, that was. Well, you said 13?
Yes.
Honey, Giselle, what did you have?
17.
17. I am going to roll for the coat racks. They're gonna go on 14.
Everyone tells me I'm paranoid. See? I'm not paranoid. They're going to shoot lasers.
They might.
Hmm.
We'll find out. Okay, as they start to make their way towards you slowly, Sereia, you get to go first.
Is there any water near me?
Near you? No.
What I want to do is I want to
scared.
cast shape water
Okay.
into something in front of them that is moving, because you can cause water to form into simple shapes and animate it your direction. And I want to distract them with a water something that looks alive and just have it moving around in a circle so they are slowly chasing that around.
Okay.
Is there enough water near me that I
Are
can
we about to do
that?
like a live action
Ah.
snake situation? Like the snake is moving and you gotta move it.
I don't know. Does anybody have like a water skin or
Sure.
something? You guys
Willoughby
probably have
always
something like
stays
that, right?
hydrated.
That seems right. You have like a Strixhaven branded
Yeah,
water
water
bottle.
bottles. Do we all have Strixhaven water
Yeah,
bottles? That
You
are
do
full?
now. Sure, go for it.
So I'm pulling the water out of all of their water bottles, and I am going to cast shape water into just a little figure. It's nothing obviously detailed. It's
Okay.
just trying to put it in front of them and then have them chase that instead of us.
Flaws is
maybe.
green. It was filled with Gatorade.
Of course it
So
was.
now
That tracks.
I'm gonna have you roll a deception check with
Okay.
your wisdom
Okay.
because you're using a spell.
So instead of the +1, I get a +2. So it is a 13.
Okay, gonna have them roll something. Probably wisdom. Oh, they rolled a 2.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so you pull the water and Gatorade out of everybody's sort of bottles and shift it into this kind of like moving like snake-like form almost. And I think you see their attention sort of shift to that, and one of them kind of starts to follow it off to one side instead of coming directly for you. Well done. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
We're just gonna see what happens.
Giselle.
So one went to chase the snake, and one is still coming toward us.
The other one's kind of stopped in the middle of the foyer. Like, it's not sure where to go. They're not very smart creatures, okay?
We're trying to do things quietly, so I can't light everything on fire.
Yes, this is fair. I shall use my crossbow.
Okay.
And I will shoot it toward the one running away.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
That is +3. That is a 16.
That is.
That'll do. D8. 6 points of damage.
Okay. You quietly fire off a crossbow bolt and it impacts the coat rack in the back, and it sort of stumbles forward awkwardly.
I hope that it made a noise. I'm hoping the other one goes, "What was that?"
Yeah, it would have made a little bit of a noise. It's like a hard material that it's impacting, so. Sure. Anything else?
I think I'm gonna try to get up the stairs.
Okay. So you
I'm
make your way toward the hall.
Use my feline agility.
Okay.
When you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of your next turn. Once you've used this, you cannot use it again until you move 0 feet in a turn.
Okay. So you go very far.
Yes.
So there's like 3 or 4 stairs that lead up into this sort of great hall. So you take off, and you make your way out of the foyer and kind of up into the hall and out of sight.
Yes. That is my turn.
Okay, Giselle runs away. Giselle shoots one of the coat racks and runs away. It is the coat rack's turn. So one of them is, well, I think the other one is too. They're sort of headed off to the side. One of them investigating the noise, one of them following this sort of water snake thing that Sereia has created, and they're slow, so that's probably going to be their turn as they try to chase down that law.
Okay, so they're moving away, so I don't have to do anything, right?
If you don't want to.
No, Law will follow behind Giselle. I'm not gonna attack if they might not come after us. I don't want to waste Sereia's good work. I forgot to mention too. Law took off their boots. I don't think I mentioned before. Law's right foot looks like it's made of like brass or so. Law does have a prosthetic leg. I don't think that's come up yet.
It has not.
Yeah, goes chasing after. So I think the reason why I brought it up, because probably sneaking is kind of like tink, tink, tink.
A little bit loud.
A little bit louder than maybe if they had just worn the shoes.
I'm not going to impose any sort of disadvantage for that.
Thank you.
But
It is funny.
But it's funny.
I will add padding to the bottom of my leg if we're gonna start taking off our shoes to sneak.
Apparently you are. So
What did I start?
Law, you
A
make
beautiful
your way,
thing.
you make your way up into the hall, where Giselle is. Willoughby, it's your turn. This is going
Yeah, no,
great.
I'm pretty much just following my friends unless it seems like either of those constructs are following us.
Not currently. Sereia created
Okay.
a great distraction.
Yeah, no, I'm scooping Steven and I'm running.
Okay, you follow your friends.
Yep.
Sereia,
Also,
You as well?
exit.
you exit stage.
Pursued by Weasel.
Well, upstage, but okay. And yeah, you solved my dwarf puzzle. Congratulations. You did it.
Yay!
Good job.
We did it.
With the chaotic distraction made of Gatorade and water.
It was very
Honestly,
good.
one of us probably would have
If I-
died if we had fought them. So
If I had a coat, I
would've
was
been
gonna put it on one of them, but I didn't have a coat, so
Oh no. Well, next
Yeah.
time you break and enter. Okay.
mhm.
You make your way up into the grand hall. The music got too loud. Thank you for the NPC name chat. I will use it as soon as I can. Which hopefully will be shortly. So yeah, a set of magically shifting steps connects the foyer to this spacious open area that you now find yourselves in. Beautiful thick carpet adorns the floor, topped by a crimson runner that leads into the dining hall beyond. And out of the corner of your eye, to the right, sort of next to the long dining table, you see a figure standing in sort of formal attire, just sort of standing there by the wall.
what are you trying to say?
Over there. On the wall.
Is that a ghost?
I don't know.
We should ask.
You can't just ask people if they're a ghost.
Sure you can.
I'm not going to do it. It's rude.
I'll do it. Hey, are you a ghost?
You just say this out loud. Okay. You you say this out loud, and you hear a clicking and like a grinding sound as some gears start to spin. Law, you know what that sounds like. You've worked with clockworks before.
It's another robot, not a ghost.
And the figure makes their way toward you. As they sort of step out, some of the moonlight coming in through the window illuminates them a little bit. They're wearing a black jacket with tails and a silver cravat. Oh yeah, Willoughby, you had to go on a campus tour,
Yeah,
right?
I didn't have to. I did it
You did,
voluntarily.
though.
Yeah.
You have seen one of these before.
Oh,
I'll show you what they look like. I'll show you too, chat. This is one
Oh.
of the Strixhaven campus guides. They are tall, clockwork figures with sort of a center panel that shows the map of Strixhaven and fun, interesting facts, and they give tours around the campus. This one is dressed like a butler for whatever reason, and makes its way towards you as you call out, and says in a very cheerful voice, "Hello.
Hello.
Do you have questions?"
Yes. Oh, sorry.
No,
You
you
go
go
first.
fir-
I've
no,
already
no,
taken
you-
the tour.
I may be able to answer them.
We're trying to find the attic.
I'm sorry.
Which way is the attic?
The attic. In a house of this size, the attic would be the top floor.
Yes, I understand that.
Oh no, it's an Alexa.
I have found 134 websites containing the words attic.
Is there a special way to get to the attic?
Generally, people will take the stairs.
Yeah, all right, I'm thinking this isn't going to be as helpful as I thought it would be.
Could you
Excuse
show
me?
us? Oh, sorry.
Where are the stairs? But not the
Ah.
ones that go down below us, the ones that go up above us.
Ah, the stairs. You will find 2 sets of stairs on this floor. One on the most eastern side of the hall, and one on the most western side of the hall. Both will lead you to the second story.
Are either sets of stairs trapped or guarded by anything?
Perhaps.
Do you know for sure?
Security changes from day to day here in the manor. It also would depend on the specific time you are trying to take the stairs and whether you are permitted to be inside the building.
Let's say now and no.
On this floor? No.
But on another floor.
Perhaps. Security tends to move from place to place. The professors keep a close eye.
What is this security?
Well, 2 professors tend to stay in the house overnight, protecting its contents. And Captain Dapplewing was a collector of many creatures. They are not always friendly to visitors. I would be cautious. Do you have any other questions?
Could I have a glass of water?
Yes. I will fetch it.
Thank
Anything
you.
else? Anything else?
No.
No,
No.
thank you.
I shall return shortly. Sort of turns on its heel, walks out of the room.
Do you think it will be sparkling or just still water? Should I have specified?
You probably should have specified sparkling if that's what you wanted.
Willoughby, you took the tour. Should we go to the east or west wing staircase to go upstairs?
Yes, were you attacked by anything during the tour?
Oh no, of course not.
What? I probably wouldn't have seen the attic. I don't think they
Mm-mm.
would probably have any reason to show that. Would I roughly have any idea which was closer to the attic? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Is it like a
Um,
drop down attic door situation, or is it like a staircase door situation to the attic?
You don't know. Never been in this house.
Well, is
Well-
there anything we do know?
Yeah, where the stairs are.
I think I have an idea. Well, if we're not supposed to get seen by the professors, and I'm not saying that what we're doing isn't trespassing, but if we're not supposed to be seen, and we go up one staircase and there ends up being a professor, we could send Steven on a mission, to distract them and run to the other side of the hallway so that their attention is on Steven. Only if Steven's okay with it. I don't want you to feel like I'm using you, but I could give you a treat next time I summon you.
He just sort of chitters happily.
I think that means he's okay with it.
Okay. Thanks, Steven. You're really cool.
He really likes you.
Huh. I really like him.
All right. Well, which direction do you guys want to go?
That one.
And we go quietly towards that one.
Which one is that one?
The west.
Sure.
East.
You head through the hall toward the west side of the house. That would be on your right. You sort of make your way around a corner, and you pass by a drawing room. It's sort of, it's pretty open. Like there's not like a doorway or anything. It's just kind of like it's been like partially walled off. You can sort of see inside. It's a cozy drawing room holding bookcases and a number of easels folded and tucked in beside them. And in one corner there is an easel holding a large watercolor painting of a sort of stylized creature. It is reptilian, but also sort of chicken-like, but it is lounging in a very Baroque kind of style. It's a very strange painting.
The colors are interesting. I'm not a big fan of the positioning. Okay.
And do we need to paint? Is the painting a puzzle?
This is not an escape room. No.
It kind of is giving me escape room vibes, to be honest.
I mean, that's fair, but I feel like we would have found a clue or something by now, so.
Maybe the painting is a clue.
I'm not going in the room. I don't want to steal the painting. There's probably, like, the easel is going to start walking toward us and shooting lasers. No.
If that is making me very much want to go in the room.
No.
I don't think the painting shoots lasers.
You're probably right. I don't think they have that technology.
Not unless you make that technology.
I have ideas.
The sooner we go get the doll, the sooner you can go make lasers or something. Come on.
So we're not going in the room.
Maybe
We're
just
just-
like a little bit.
Sereia just steps in the door.
As she's going in, we should follow her.
Yeah, you step through the large doorway, and you're in a drawing room.
And see if I step out, we escaped. Yay.
Oh, look, it was an escape room. And we won.
World record.
Good job, you've done it. You solved my escape room puzzle. You're in the drawing room.
We leave the drawing room. We keep going down the hallway.
Is there a staircase in the drawing room?
Not in the drawing room.
Are there any robots in the drawing room?
No, there's some bookcases and some easels and a weird painting of a weird chicken-like reptilian creature lounging in a Baroque style.
Are they robot bookcases?
No.
Are there any
just
books
looking-
about
Can I
robots?
make friends with
Maybe.
the animal in the painting? Or is it just a painting?
You can... Okay, would you like to try?
No.
She's gonna. They're gonna kill us.
Not the answer
For
that
real.
I expected.
Chat, is the weird reptile chicken painting sexy? If you like things lounging in a Baroque style, then yes.
Hmm.
Okay, we can leave We could leave the
Do
room.
you do anything with the painting?
No, I'll
Do
leave.
you leave?
We leave. We
I'll
leave.
Okay. Oh, you
Giselle,
solved
my
painting
Aries,
puzzle.
my Giselle, my Aries friend, is pulling me out of the room.
You leave
100%.
the drawing room. And you continue to make your way around, and you find yourself looking at a wall. To your left, there is another hall. You see some marble busts on pedestals and some other things, and it kind of goes around the corner. And to your right, there is a set of stairs with one of the patented Strixhaven teleportation circles at the bottom of it.
We should probably not step in the teleportation circle because we don't know where it goes.
Agreed. I wouldn't recommend going unless we know where it goes. Do we think it leads to the attic?
It's not like the teleportation circle's just going to activate on its own, right?
I don't know. Maybe it's a security measure.
So I'll say, you guys have seen these around campus. They have a lot of them in the Biblioplex. They generally, the way they work, because it's the way they work in the Biblioplex, you could make the assumption. The way they work, you stand on them, you think of where you want to go in the building, and it will take you to the circle closest to them.
Do you
Oh,
have to
okay.
have been in that place before?
No.
Okay. Hey guys, should we stand in the teleportation circle and think of the attic?
Yes.
Oh, we could try.
Sure.
Should we all do it, or should only one of us do it and see what happens?
I don't know how if the person does successfully get to the attic, how they're going to tell us that it worked or it didn't work.
So we should probably all stay together.
Okay.
If
I
we
can't
fuck
think of a
up,
reason
then at
why
least
not.
we all fuck up together.
That's generally how I think of most things.
Okay. So I guess we're all going into the teleportation circle. We're going to think attic.
Okay. You all stand in the teleportation circle, and you all think about an
Snacks, attic.
attic. Do you
And
think
we-
snacks first?
No.
Law.
Law. No. We're gonna end up back in the fucking.
You really want the voice
Cafeteria.
box. You really want the voice box.
No, Law does really want the voice box, and I don't want to derail this for everyone.
You can.
What's
do
the worst that happens?
do you all think of attic?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you lying?
Nope.
No.
I don't want. Yeah, Sereia doesn't want to get pulled out of another room by Giselle, so she's thinking attic.
Attic snacks. Yes, so we'll roll attic snacks indeed. We'll see if there
In
are
the
any
attic
snacks.
with snacks. Snacks on the way.
It's not a delivery service. It's a
This is
teleportation
not Uber Eats, okay?
Taco Bell appears halfway through.
Hell yeah.
Do I get the prompt? It's like, would you like to add on to your order?
No. Add to your order now for free delivery.
DoorDash edition.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You all think of the attic, and you hear a sort of quiet popping sound. You briefly pop out of existence and pop back into existence at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
Oh, we could have just walked up the stairs.
This is the. Oh, that was convenient. Why
But
did
we
they
did
even
not
have
have to-
stairs?
Well, I guess we got closer.
Yes.
So you find yourselves at one end of a long hallway with several shut doors on either side.
How many
Yes.
shut doors?
11.
Damn it. I was hoping it was going to be 4. So we could all
One,
stand in front of one
two,
and open them at
three.
the exact same time.
Scooby
We
Doo.
can still do that. We just do it like
We just start like
and a half
having a
times.
montage.
All right.
Is
Anybody have
this
an idea which door-
corridor trapped?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Giselle thinks as the rest of us, as Sereia and Law start already walking down.
Stemata. One moment.
Wait, be careful.
Woo! That is a natural 20.
Well.
Plus 3 is a 23.
Giselle, you don't see any traps, but you do see sort of about halfway down the hallway, off to one side there is sort of this large like central pillar, and you make your way towards it a little bit, and you see what you think initially is some kind of like wire or something sort of on this pillar, but you make your way up to it and it's actually like a very, very small hairline like separation in the wall.
I don't like that. Law, you look there? See that? I don't like that. That shoots lasers. I don't like it.
What, there's a gap in the wall? Maybe they just mismeasured the drywall, or
No. Something come out of there. I don't like it.
do you want me to look?
Be careful. Yes. Do your thing. Over there.
Do your thing.
I will
Waves her claws.
I will investigate the drywall.
Go forth and fix it.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
Okay, I can't see with those on.
I had that problem on Saturday. I was like, I can't see
I
shit.
literally cannot see anything with those on. That would be impossible to do.
Goodbye.
All right. Investigation. That is a 22.
Okay. You look at it, and you look at this line, and you look up, and you notice another one, sort of perpendicular to it, and then another one that comes down on the other side, and you push on it slightly, and it slides to the side, and inside the column is a spiral staircase.
Oh!
Wow.
Is Law at an angle where they can see, like, they're a little down the hall a little bit? Because as soon as Law opens it, Law, like, the inside, like, something grabbed them.
Comes out with claws out.
Steps back. I'm just kidding.
Willoughby absolutely had his shield at the ready.
Oh.
The
You
staircase.
protect.
Either this is a 4-story house or this is to the attic.
Okay. Be careful.
I don't remember how many stories the house was from the outside.
Okay, you head up the spiral stairs.
Willoughby's definitely
Carefully.
nervous.
Carefully.
Can he take a look around to see if there's any inkling that like somebody is coming down the hallway or something?
Sure.
Like,
Just make a
he's
perception
super
check.
nervous. Ugh, 9.
You look down. It's a little dark in here. But you don't see anything. You don't hear like footsteps or anything. It's carpeted, so it would be hard to tell. But you don't hear anything.
Okay.
And then
It's
he
really
would
perfect.
just scurry up the stairs.
Perfect spot for a Strahd-style trap where, like, the
Oh my
vampire
god, it's
comes
the
swinging
funniest
down the hall.
thing. That's the funniest part of that. module.
No.
So
We go
Uh,
quietly.
you go quietly. Everyone
Much
make
sneak.
a stealth check.
Okay.
Boy.
17.
16.
Do Scale mail is medium armor. That's not disadvantage, right? It's
It is
just heavy armor.
disadvantage.
Scale mail is, I think, yeah.
I think it's medium, but it does have disadvantage on it.
Rude.
Yeah.
Because
scale
I rolled with
disadvantage.
disadvantage and I
that.
rolled a 21.
Literally, I got lower than that. Amazing. I rolled a 4 and I was like, all right, well, let me roll. I got a 3 now. 5.
Okay. You all make your way up the spiral staircase. It opens into a cramped attic. Holding oddities considered too strange to display on the manor's main floor. There is an adult-sized riding toy resembling a rock on a spring, a rock like the big bird. A fine dress with wings made of bones, and a display shelf holding dozens and dozens of dolls.
Do we see one
Among
with
other
pink
things.
hair?
You do. You make your way over to the shelf, and you see sitting there with pink hair and a tattered tartan dress what you can only assume is Sassy Sally Jane.
I open my haversack. I look left. I look right. Grab her and stuff her in my haversack. And close the bag.
You grab her and you stuff her in the haversack and you close the bag. And as you do, from behind you, you hear a rattling sound as on the dress form, this dress with wings made of bones animates and fires a bone shard at you. But that is where we're going to have to end for tonight. As much as I hate and also love that. Thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight for crime. It always turns into crime.
Big age of crime.
It always turns into crime. If it was going to happen anywhere, it was going to happen here.
Right here.
I'm here. We're always going to do crime or murder.
Yeah.
Not that murder isn't a crime, but is it really a crime if they never find the body?
This is the second day in a row that GGK has been like supportive of murder. I'm just
We
going to point
did.
that out.
I went hard stance pro murder yesterday.
You did go pretty pro murder
Oh,
yesterday. Well, that's that. That's us for today. Thanks everybody for joining us. Real quick, let's go around and let's do give me a star and a wish and tell the people where they can find you on the internet. In the meantime, till they see you here next week. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Rachel.
My star tonight is going to go to Mr. Willoughby Wonderfoot. Because I just the poor sweet bean. He doesn't want to do crimes yet. So far, we've tried to steal a painting from a museum. What else have we done? Now we're breaking and entering. Like, just poor Willoughby.
He wants his friends to like him, but he also doesn't want to do crimes.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Look, this wasn't our idea. We got goaded into it by Quintilius. So blame Quintilius.
I do.
Giselle
When in
does
doubt.
for everything. When in doubt, blame Quintilius. And then my wish is, maybe Sereia figures out that there might be there might be romance as a thing that could happen. She is so oblivious. People need to be direct with her. But it could be fun. Either way. And then you can find me at Rachel is a mess with a Z in the middle instead of an S on Twitter and Instagram, and here on Twitch at Rachel Elizabeth. And next time I'll be live is on LB Hackmup's channel on Sunday with Savannah. Play masks. And then here on Monday. I'll see you next week. Okay, bye.
Who's next?
I'll go. Star and wish. I'm gonna give my star to Giselle.
I do?
For what did you do?
What I do?
For the energy in the studio here tonight, especially like the engagements between Law and Giselle. I mean, pretty much just between Giselle and everybody. It's been a very fun to see her bounce around. So that's been that's my star for tonight. And my wish. Oh boy, so many wishes. I guess to for everybody to get to. You know what I really want is some sort of like spring formal, fall formal dance. Like I think that'd be very fun. I don't know if the book has anything like that, but if there isn't like a school fling dance thing,
It doesn't. It's a crime.
That would be. That'd be.
Can we make one?
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Please?
We can make
That's gonna
whatever we
have to
want.
happen at some point.
Yeah, we do have to do that, huh?
Yeah. Just for the awkwardness of everybody having to decide like who they ask and stuff is always fun.
You tell me who you want to go with, and I will tell them they are going with you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm expecting.
You can all go with Cadoris.
I don't think any of us will have a problem with that. Quintilius, no. Cadoris, yes.
Okay. Kitty.
I bring you cat.
Yay!
She's
Big
making,
one.
Domino is making noise.
Oh, no.
Now, where can the people find you?
They can find me here Thursdays through Mondays. Kraken's Crown, Twitter and Twitch. Join us this Friday for the premiere of Neon Gods.
Yeah.
So come hang out with us for that.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
I can go.
Okay.
My star goes to Giselle for the like I will fucking die for you energy that she has toward Willoughby. I love it.
She loves her Kukumaya.
I love it so much. It warms my heart so much. And my wish, it's funny because apparently Val and I share the same brain cell because I was also thinking about a dance today.
Right.
But now I gotta find something else. I'm not even kidding. I was like, oh man, I know exactly who I'm gonna ask if there's some sort of a formal. We'll
Well,
see.
now I have to
Whatever.
do it.
Double wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to.
Double wish across
no.
the sky.
My
Ten.
oh god, I don't know. Yeah,
That can be your wish.
I guess that's my wish.
We'll double down on the dance.
Okay.
Dance times 2. Now I have to do it. Now it's in all caps.
Times 2. You gotta.
Where can the people find you on the internet?
Oh yeah. At bonus stage Rob on Twitter and at bonus_stage_Rob on Twitch and Instagram. Typically here or Stella Luna's channel or D20 Deathmatch in the near future or Runaway Robots channel or just wherever. I'll tweet it and you follow me and I'll tweet it. And it'll be great.
Nobody ever asked Willoughby what he got on the exam.
Oh God. Well, now I never.
Do you want to keep it
tell.
to yourself?
Oh no!
wanna
I
tell?
mean, it's
Willoughby,
fun.
what did you get
this,
on the exam?
this ship? Wait, Willoughby.
What?
Before
we go into the creepy attic. What did you get on
Yeah,
the exam?
no, it's so funny because like I mentioned it before. He's not smart. Like he's got a very low intelligence. He's just super eager. I legit aced the exam. Like
Yeah,
He
buddy.
did.
Yeah, buddy.
dirty 20
You rolled
on the
so
third
good.
roll. Yeah, I got a 13 on the dice for the first roll. So -1 to intelligence makes it 12, which just
Exactly.
hits the
Just
DC.
hits it. Mm-hmm.
And everything else was higher than that, like progressively. And I
didn't
was
even
like,
need to
oh my
reroll.
god, I look so smart.
He aced it. Every question correct.
He tries his best.
So
He
proud
studies
of
very
him.
hard. I said he makes up little songs and anagrams and whatever for
Yeah.
like remembering things.
Yeah, Willoughby did a performance check.
Yeah.
For his
No.
study. Which is wonderful.
Love
It's
it.
the only thing that was semi-related that I could just squeeze it. Everything else is a negative modifier. And I was like, I don't know, performance.
That is so precious.
I thought it was great, yeah.
That's so great.
So Willoughby aced the exam. So proud of him. Okay. Who hasn't gone? Sid hasn't gone.
Elite. My star is just the buddy cop spinoff that we're gonna have between Sereia and Law. I need it. I need it in my life. It's amazing. I love these two goofs. It's the best. Just every interaction is amazing. I'm here for it. Y'all are great. My wish. My wish I also want to party too. I really do. I was trying to say something else, but I can't. I can't get it out of my brain. I just want to dance too.
I just wrote dance in all caps with a bunch of A's in the middle. It just says dance.
Dance.
I want to dance, 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 dance.
Just play feeling happy and we'll ask people out. It'll be great.
I was gonna look up feeling happy before the game. We're good. Yeah. Sid, tell the people where they can find you on the internet so I can look up feeling happy.
Oh yeah. Hi, I'm Christine Sid. You can find me on the Twitters at GreekSid. I'm here several nights a week, including the game of Urban Shadows that I run on Thursdays. That's at 8 o'clock Eastern. It's a ton of fun, and it's where we discovered the best fucking song on the planet.
I found
This is it.
Everyone listen along to my Spotify if you like. Stream can hear it. This is the outro song for everything from now on.
Yes. When I'm not here on Wednesdays, you can find me over on twitch.tv/criticalmisses. We're about to have a bananas one shot of Maidalage this coming Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern. Otherwise, after that, we begin our second season of Queer Society. It's Good Society. It's almost as awesome as this song, but only almost. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. So definitely check that out. And I'm good. I'm just vibing now. So
I love this song so much. Hello. I'm Savvy. I'm at Savvy Seaworth on the internets. You can find me on Twitter. That's where my streaming schedule is pinned. Tonight I've been your Dungeon Master. And I will be again next week as well. So join us in the meantime here on game nights for a bunch of shows. We're live every day but Wednesdays. We're live 6 days a week doing something. Most of it is tabletop games. Sometimes we do video games. Recently we did a Destiny 2 raid and it was awesome. I know we're going to do that again because everybody finally convinced me to play Destiny. And I can't believe it, but it's happened. But thanks for joining us. We will see everybody next week for another episode of the Queer Chronicles of the Strixhaven Quartet. But until then, good game and good night, Internet.